Imagine stumbling upon an ancient tomb, only to uncover a web of international intrigue and danger. Cigars of the Pharaoh takes Tintin into the heart of a mystery filled with secret societies, exotic locations, and relentless foes. Get ready to dive into one of Tintin's most thrilling adventures. Welcome to Tintin Stories Explained, where we explore the intricacies of Tintin's adventures, from the action-packed moments to the subtle connections across the series. Today, we're diving into Cigars of the Pharaoh, the fourth book in the Tintin series, where Tintin's investigative journey takes him from the bustling streets of Egypt to the dense jungles of India. Cigars of the Pharaoh takes Tintin on a thrilling adventure that begins with a search for a lost tomb in Egypt, but quickly escalates into a global mystery. Tintin uncovers a sinister drug smuggling operation run by a secret society using ancient tombs as cover. As he navigates dangerous encounters with criminals, including the cunning Mr. Rastapopoulos, Tintin's bravery and sharp mind lead him to expose the criminals and bring them to justice, marking this as one of his most intricate and exciting adventures. Our journey through Cigars of the Pharaoh begins with Tintin's seemingly simple vacation that quickly turns into an adventure of global proportions. Tintin and Snowy are on a cruise in the Mediterranean when they encounter the eccentric Professor Sarcophagus. The professor is on a mission to find the lost tomb of Pharaoh Kiosk, and Tintin, always curious, decides to join him. Little does Tintin know, this decision will lead him into a web of danger and deception. The discovery of the tomb is the first turning point in the story. Inside the tomb, they stumble upon not just ancient mummies, but also cigars marked with a strange symbol. This mysterious symbol, which appears throughout the adventure, is a crucial clue. It leads Tintin to suspect that there's more at play here than just archaeology. The tomb becomes a gateway to uncovering a sinister plot, one that connects ancient secrets with modern-day crime. As Tintin investigates, he finds himself entangled with a secret society called the Sons of the Pharaoh. This shadowy group is involved in a large-scale drug smuggling operation, using the ancient tombs as cover. The cigars marked with the symbol turn out to be filled with drugs, and Tintin realizes that he's up against a powerful criminal organization. Tintin's pursuit of the truth leads him into one perilous situation after another. He is captured by the smugglers, only to narrowly escape, showing his resourcefulness and quick thinking. His journey takes him across deserts, through dense jungles, and into the heart of danger. Along the way, he's constantly pursued by the villains, including the formidable Mr. Rastapopoulos, who plays a key role in the conspiracy. Despite the odds, Tintin manages to piece together the clues. His relentless determination and sharp mind guide him as he uncovers the full extent of the drug smuggling operation. The secret society's influence stretches far and wide, but Tintin is always one step ahead. His encounters with various characters, both friends and foes, add layers to the story, making each twist and turn more intriguing. The climax of the story sees Tintin exposing the smugglers and their operation. His bravery and tenacity pay off as he brings the criminals to justice, dismantling the secret society in the process. This victory is not just a triumph for Tintin, but also a testament to his growth as a character. Cigars of the Pharaoh is a landmark adventure in the Tintin series, marking the first time Hergé delves into more complex, interconnected plots that span multiple stories. As the story concludes, Tintin and Snowy can finally take a breath, having successfully navigated one of their most dangerous adventures yet. In the end, Tintin's persistence pays off as he uncovers the full extent of the drug smuggling operation and brings the criminals to justice. Cigars of the Pharaoh is not only a thrilling adventure, but also a key turning point in the Tintin series, marking the beginning of Hergé's exploration of more complex, interconnected storylines and recurring characters. This adventure is a masterclass in suspense and storytelling, setting the stage for even more complex plots in Tintin's future. Hergé's use of suspense in Cigars of the Pharaoh is a key element that sets it apart from previous Tintin stories. The plot unfolds like a mystery novel, with Tintin constantly uncovering new clues, only to find himself deeper in danger. The pacing of the story is relentless, with each revelation leading to even more questions, keeping readers on the edge of their seats. This intricate layering of suspenseful moments is a hallmark of Hergé's evolving storytelling style. Cigars of the Pharaoh also introduces more complex plot lines that would become a staple of the Tintin series. Unlike earlier adventures, which were largely episodic, this story is part of a larger narrative arc that continues in the Blue Lotus. The plot is intricately woven with elements of mystery, action, and intrigue, all of which come together to create a compelling and immersive story. One of the most significant developments in Cigars of the Pharaoh is the introduction of recurring villains, such as the cunning Mr. Rastapopoulos. This character would go on to become one of Tintin's most persistent foes, appearing in multiple stories and adding a sense of continuity and depth to the series. The presence of such recurring characters allows for more complex and interconnected plots, giving the stories a richer, more developed world. The success of Cigars of the Pharaoh in terms of suspense and storytelling set the stage for even more ambitious plots in future Tintin adventures. Hergé's willingness to explore darker themes, such as drug smuggling and corruption, added a new layer of realism to the series. This shift in tone and complexity allowed Tintin's world to expand beyond the confines of simple adventure stories, opening the door for more nuanced and multifaceted narratives. In stories that followed, such as The Blue Lotus and The Broken Ear, Hergé continued to build on the foundations laid in Cigars of the Pharaoh. These later adventures featured even more intricate plots, with multiple storylines intertwining and characters reappearing across different books. The evolution of Hergé's storytelling style can be traced back to this pivotal adventure, where the seeds of suspense and complex plotting were first sown. Cigars of the Pharaoh is not just an exciting adventure, but a masterclass in suspense and storytelling that revolutionized the Tintin series. By introducing more complex plots and recurring characters, Hergé set the stage for a series of stories that would captivate readers with their depth and sophistication. This story stands as a testament to Hergé's growing prowess as a storyteller and his ability to craft narratives that resonate with readers of all ages. As with every Tintin adventure, Cigars of the Pharaoh introduces us to a cast of memorable characters who play crucial roles in the story. Of course, we have Tintin himself, the ever-curious and intrepid reporter whose sharp instincts and bravery drive the narrative forward. This story also marks the first appearance of Professor Sarcophagus, an eccentric yet well-meaning archaeologist whose bumbling nature adds a touch of humor to the tale. The most notable character introduction, however, is Mr. Rastapopoulos, a cunning and ruthless businessman who becomes one of Tintin's most formidable adversaries. His role in the story as a secret mastermind behind the drug smuggling operation sets the stage for his recurring appearances in later adventures. The presence of such a villain adds a layer of complexity to the plot, making Tintin's journey not just a physical one, but also a battle of wits. One of the central themes of Cigars of the Pharaoh is the clash between ancient traditions and modern corruption. The story explores how the remnants of ancient civilizations can be exploited by contemporary criminals for their own gain. The secret society, using the guise of archaeology, represents how these timeless artifacts are entangled with present-day greed and crime. This adventure also reflects the growing global awareness of the 1930s, a period marked by colonial tensions and the increasing interconnectedness of the world. Hergé was known for his attention to detail, and in Cigars of the Pharaoh, he incorporates real-world elements like the global drug trade and secret societies, giving the story a sense of authenticity. The depiction of exotic locations, from the deserts of Egypt to the jungles of India, is both thrilling and a subtle commentary on the expanding horizons of that era. In summary, Cigars of the Pharaoh is not just an adventure, it's a turning point in the Tintin series. The intricate plot, combined with the introduction of significant recurring characters like Mr. Rastapopoulos, sets the foundation for even more complex stories to come. Tintin's journey through Egypt and India is filled with suspense, danger, and moments of brilliant detective work, all of which keep readers on the edge of their seats. This story is a testament to Hergé's growing mastery as a storyteller. He successfully blends action, mystery, and humor, all while weaving in deeper themes and real-world issues. Cigars of the Pharaoh is a classic example of how Tintin's adventures are more than just comic books. They are richly crafted narratives that resonate with readers of all ages. As we conclude this exploration of Cigars of the Pharaoh, we invite you to revisit this classic tale with a fresh perspective, appreciating the layers of storytelling and historical context that make it so special. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth analyses of Tintin's adventures. And as always, let us know which story you'd like us to dive into next.